and soul of the game is at the boxing voice. Ain't no other sight in the game could see the boxing voice.
Keeps coming. It was a big test for me. So I hope everybody enjoyed it though. All the fans and everybody in New York. It was an awesome feeling to fight in my own hometown in Madison Square Garden, the mecca of boxing. It's beautiful. So it's all worth it. The space I got right now is all worth it. To be on HBO again, I'm very excited for what I have in the future. There's nobody on the radar as for me to choose, but we don't know. You know, let's see what Golden Boy has for me, and we'll take it from there.
More questions?
Sadam, you went in as a favorite. I understand that you're not used to being in that role. How'd you deal with that?
Well, for my last fight, I was the underdog with Abdul, and him coming in, he's the underdog. So I knew that feeling. And when you're the underdog, you're gonna be a tougher fighter. You're gonna want it more. I didn't underestimate him though, because I knew what he was gonna come with. So that also helped me.
Anybody else?
You feel like you executed your game plan? Your jab looked really good.
Yeah, I executed it. I felt I could have been better, but nobody's perfect. I went in there, I threw my jabs, I moved when I had to, I hit him with some hard punches when I had to as well to exchange. I couldn't just keep moving the whole fight. I had to exchange.
Andre Rosa, how was it working today with Paul Malignaggi in the corner?
It was great. It was great. Paulie Malignaggi's been there, done that. Paulie he has been there, done that. He's been on that big stage, you know, and in those big fights. So he knows what to tell me. You know, certain things like coming out to the ring, stay focused. Don't worry about all the flashing lights and all the fans going crazy. I mean, enjoy the moment, but at the same time, make sure you keep your mind on the game plan and on the fight. And it's good having him.
You know what? I mean, you sit back and you watch the young athletes come up, the young fighters, the young tomorrow's superstars. And when Ali showed me not just this fight, but fights leading up to this fight, he's getting better every time. And as a guy that pays attention, myself pays attention to who gets better. And some fighters at his stage, at that time, they hit a wall. And when you hit a wall, you gotta make a decision. How you get over that wall is important on how your career go the second half, or in some cases, the third half. So I seen Ali make a big step tonight. Not only by his performance, but by his patience and his poise, because when things was going a little bit here, he didn't fold, he didn't give in. He continued to use his intelligence and outbox a slugger, a guy that's going to keep coming and try to break your will and anything that you have in your body. And he withheld that. He showed poise, and that to me shows a young guy, a young professional fighter who's learning the sweet science of boxing when you become that pound for pound, you know, very soon one day. And that's why I want to tell him congratulations. As the promoter, Golden Boy, I want to let him know, from a person that understands the development of who he wants to be or what he wants to be and where he wants to be, that's important to look at everything from the beginning to now. And I just want to let y'all understand that. And I paid attention to it every round. Some mistakes, yes, but I see some growth and I see some maturity. And that's important, especially at a young fighter where he's going through things he's never been through or experienced things that he never experienced. And that, to me, shows me that he's taking that next step to become one of those fighters where you're knocking on the door of a superstar. And that's important in today's where it's so crowded in this division. Sorry.
But yeah, in that fight, somebody like Santana, a tough fight like that, to be a special fighter, you gotta have it all. You gotta have that heart. If I was a fighter without a heart, I would have got ran through that fight. You know, I had to dig in, and that's what I did. I dug in. I'm still learning. I'm still young, and I need fights like this take it to that next level. So it was beautiful.
Any more questions?
Yeah, no, what I was going to ask you is, I know this all the time, you're very patient, you're very patient fighter, and whether you literally, you always set up your punches. When the guy like coming at you that way he did, is that where you notice, I need to learn the wall and totally very good setup.
Yeah, well, I definitely had to set some things up, but sometimes it's hard to always set something up with somebody coming in with that much pressure. You know, and even if you hit him with a great shot, he's still coming. So he could take a good shot. You know, if he couldn't take a shot, this fight would be easy. But he could take a punch. So, you know, you got to know what to do when you're in there with somebody that can take a punch and keeps coming. You just got to stay strong, mind-wise, and stick to it. Yeah, definitely learned a lot this fight. Thank you. Thank you.
Did he hurt you at all with any punches? Did you feel at all that he hurt you at all with any punches?
He caught me with some good shots. As you can see, my face doesn't lie. But I caught him with some good shots as well. He's not a feather fist. He can punch a little bit. So yes, there was times where I felt the punches. Not to the point where I was ready to buckle or go down or anything, but I did feel them, I'll tell you that.
I heard Paulie hollering out there. I heard Paulie hollering.
Do you feel like you're ready for whatever's in store for you? Whatever they have next?
Well, you know, in God's will, you know, whatever God has planned for me, I feel like I'm ready. Whatever what my team has for me is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go for it. I'm excited. I'm thankful. I want to thank God. I want to thank Golden Boy. I want to thank HBO. I want to thank Madison Square Garden to be able to be in an arena like this. So I'm just taking it step by step. And I'm grateful, and I'm ready to go.
Any more questions? All right, let's go get iced up.